new band for the Seiko. I'm going to include a snapshot here of what it was on. I made a bison hide strap for it. It's only a 20mm lug on this watch, but it's a big watch. It's fine on my wrist. We discussed this before. My wrist kind of fluctuates from 7 5/8 to 7 3/4, so I can wear the larger watches to a point. And I love this watch. I don't even remember what band came with it when I got it, but I put it on the Bison hide band and I liked it, but it was just a little bit too narrow in my opinion. So what I did was I figured it out. There's another watch I have that I'm going to do a video on probably this week. It's a Seiko Diver. It's a Kinetic. It's a cool watch, man. And it came on it also only has a 20mm lug width, and it came on a single pass Zulu strap, which was not adequate for the massiveness of that case. So I went on eBay, the bane of my existence, and I found that, by the way, I'm not buying any new watches. I haven't purchased anything new in a while. I'm a little poor at the moment. I bought this watch months ago, and it needed new batteries. There's going to be a whole video on it, but I found the bracelet for it. And the bracelet, the way the links work is that it, you know, there's a spot there. There's a link that goes between the lugs, but then the bracelet goes wider beyond the lugs to give the whole bracelet a wider, you know, stance on your wrist. It just looks better with a larger case watch. And I saw that and I said, I'll do that on this. So let me show it to you again. You see how it steps in between the lugs, but then goes out almost to the full width of the case, the lugs. It's much better look. It's a much better, it looks more substantial, makes everything look a lot better. And I'm very pleased with this. But I'll tell you, man, it took all stinking day. Let me give you a couple snapshots here. I went with the black buckle because I had it, and the bezel's black. I figured that works well. Of course, the keeper here, I thinned that up quite a bit, skived that down pretty thin. So it's wider here. And then I had to obviously thin it down so it would fit through the buckle. It's about 28mm, I believe, across at this point here. And I think the buckle is about 24mm or so. I think that's about correct. So on this one here, obviously I had to thin it down as well. So it's wider here, and then it thins at this point. This is the buckle side, so the other part of the strap goes through here and lays over the top of this. It wasn't as important, but this side here, you have to keep in mind, the buckle has to go through it up to this point. So stitching came out pretty well. I'm still doing my Gumby head ends on these. I like it. I think it's cool to be a little bit asymmetric. Of course, I am lining with the calf skin. A little sloppy on that. I chose not to trim that perfect, but obviously I did a good job on sewing it. That's never coming apart. So yeah, I'm getting into this, you know, making my own bands. I am in the front seat of the van because I'm on my way over to swap meet. I don't want to spend money, but there was a guy I bought a DVD set from that was missing one DVD, and hopefully he'll have the replacement for me. It's the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the whole collection, and I bought it because it was there. It was like $2, and there's like however many there is, 4 of those movies or something. And I really just wanted to watch the original, and I opened it up when I got home. Normally I open it when I'm there, and I open it up when I got home, and the first one was missing. So I got to see if you got that yet. At any rate, I hope you dig what I'm doing here with the bands. I'm not trying to push anything. I'm just showing you what I'm into. I figured this out. It took all stinking day to make this thing yesterday. I had to make a cardboard template that fit between the lugs perfect so I could get center, so I could get everything pretty even. And I freehanded this, so it's not, the one side's not 100% perfectly symmetrical. You'd be hard pressed to see it. You definitely don't notice it when it's on the wrist. And, you know, I think this is brilliant. It makes me happy. That's all that matters. So one more parting shot, and then, you know, that's it. So you guys, I hope you dig on this sort of thing. And if you don't, you don't. I get it. It's just cool. And that's it. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Be kind to one another.